girl. Why don't you? And what country is this one? Why don't you step to the side a little bit?
That is Highland dancing. It's kind of dancing they do that. And that's the famous flower, the thistle.
Thistle. Good girl.
And one of the symbols is the three crowns of Sweden. That's the flag. Our preacher was running out of blue ink, so I had to color over it. It looked like gray.
Nope, that one definitely looks blue. Good girl. Now, do you want to read a little bit about, you did some research here, it looks like.
Well, this is the Wales flag.
The Welsh?
Yeah.
Yes, the
really,
first.
really hard.
That's good. And you know what, I have family from Wales as well. Well, so this one is the red dragon. Why don't we read a little bit about Wales first?
The Wales flag is white and green with the red with the dragon on it, and very hard, almost impossible to draw.
That would be very complex.
Did you draw it? I didn't draw it. I printed it.
There you go. And then why don't we read what you wrote about Scotland?
In Scotland, they do Highland dancing, and I have a picture of it. I also watched the video, and that's a picture from it.
I love Highland dancing. Do you do Highland dancing?
No, but I want to.
Oh, maybe in your future. And then what's this one? This,
The thistle is Scotland's famous flower.
Now, have you ever seen a thistle growing here before?
Yes.
They do grow here. I wonder if that plant came over from Scotland. And finally, what did you write about Sweden?
Well, it's famous for its meatballs.
Ooh, Swedish meatballs, that's right.
I love meatballs.
And the three crowns. Do you know why it is the three crowns? No, maybe it's a royalty, some Swedish royalty lived there one time. All right, Paige, this is very well prepared. Do you have anything else to share? Oh, you started on the back. Oh, and she was doing some drawing of the flags. Very nice. All right, anything else to share about your heritage before we open up to questions?
Well, that is from my dad's side of the family as well.
And then mom's side is Scottish and Swedish?
Yeah. And I think it's also Finnish, but of course I didn't have time.
That's okay, so we could have had the Finland, is that right? If you're Finnish, you're from Finland flag as well. Gentlemen, first warning, 1, 2, 3. All right, Paige, you want to open to questions? Okay, questions for Paige about the 3 countries that are part of her family's heritage.
Sure. I have a question, and my question is, are you going to do Highland dancing, or are you going to do Irish dancing?
Oh.
Highland dancing.
Do you think Irish dancing and Highland dancing are similar?
Yeah, because they're similar. Irish dancing is from Ireland, and Highland dancing is from Scotland.
And those countries are very close together, so maybe they
And
are similar, but maybe have a little differences.
They're both part of Europe.
There you go. All done. Notes for geography. All right, another question for Paige. Lots of hands up. 3, 2, 1.
Eli. I was about to say comment.
Do you want to say comment? Maybe we can make it into a question. Go ahead.
I've been to Scotland before.
You've been to Scotland before. Maybe do you want to ask Paige if she's been there?
Have you been?
Have you been to Scotland? Have you been to Wales or Sweden before? Never know. Do you still have family in those countries? Or have they all?
No, because it was my
Great grandparents, and now they are.
and I don't know about Wales.
Never know. Never know. Good connection and good question. And final.
Lilia. I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you ever are the flowers that from those flowers from, are they prickly? Yes, they're very
you know? When the Nazis were invading? That is an interesting story. So the thistles.
And they thought blah.
And they helped protect Scotland. There you go. Very interesting. And when I was little, I had the hardest time saying thistle because it has the th. Can everybody try that? Thistle. Thistle. And well, can you say that one more time? Because I'm waiting for Eric. Now, what did you say about Kieran and other connections?
Kieran really loves meatballs.
Hands up if you enjoy meatballs. Me too. So those